it's everything. It's no one can actually do anything about it. But if it's in stock at Target and Walgreens and Walmart, it should be in stock on mine. You should be able to ship that out to me.
No, I agree.
Like, I realize that's not how your system works, but if you had an exclusive for PulseCon that you had to have an account for an extra $50 or $30 for a paper lunch pail and 2 pieces of food, I better fucking have it before some jackass in Nevada that found it in a Target.
Target. Place not for nerds.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I smoked something. Shaggy, what did you give me?
My beautiful wife, and she's great, and I love her.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it so it stops doing that. They did it.
Like baryonyx.
They did have a baryonyx.
I like Suchomimus,
Suchomimus.
which is the bigger, thinner one.
When did we turn into Jurassic Park 3?
Always.
Okay, so welcome to
no.
What an Oddcast,
Baryonyx.
episode 138. Just get that out of the way. I'll just say it now.
You guys watch Tiger King season 2 yet?
No.
I started it,
I'm not
but like
going
I'm
to.
not.
It's not the same.
Gentlemen,
It's not the fucking same. They fell into like their own hype, and that's
Yeah,
what just,
gentlemen,
I'm,
let's introduce
it's terrible.
ourselves before we go.
Jared Menikheim.
Anthony Denny.
Sven Magnuson.
Michael Kennedy.
There you go. Now everybody's
Pussy.
there. Everybody's
I
here.
said proceed,
I
but
thought you said
pussy.
No, I'm not gonna do any more Tiger King until the Nicolas Cage shit comes out.
Oh, the movie with Nicolas Cage being
Joe Exotic. Yeah, damn straight. I'll fucking watch that. I'll fucking mainline that like heroin.
You know he's married to a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
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 Leonardo
I didn't know that.
DiCaprio.
No,
No,
Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage.
I mean, that's we talked about Zach Braff and Florence Pugh, right?
Yeah.
Like this is
Oh yeah, no. The
Celebrities are all scum.
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all horrible people.
Except for Keanu Reeves.
He's a good man.
He's a very
He's a
humble
gentleman.
man.
I can tell you from knowing things from my work about that he's a very good man. I cannot give
okay.
details because, you know,
Top secret.
Well,
Top.
because if it gets out that I told everyone online, I would get in trouble and possibly fired.
Yeah. So top secret. Nothing, Michael.
okay.
A certain Keanu Reeves has a policy through.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, there's
sure.
things we're not allowed to disclose. So anyway, moving on. We're gonna be talking about childhood villains and other stuff today. But I figured childhood villains because we've covered a lot of different villains on this show.
And-
I think we need to.
And who's the bigger villain than child abuse? If you need help, please reach out to your local law enforcement.
What a great way to start the show at
Well,
3.5 minutes in.
I can attest for everyone at this table, and I speak for everyone, where we all suffer some sort of child abuse growing up.
Oh, I'm riddled with PTSD.
That's that's why I like villains. The poor
I do
traumatized
like me. I do
neurodivergent
like me a
child I
good
am.
villain. Like I really do. Like when I'm playing a video game, watching a movie. whatever,
Nothing gets me harder than a villain.
if there's not a good villain, the story doesn't sell it for me. It's like there has to be a good reason that this is like the fight is happening. If they're terrible, it just doesn't sell for me.
I got a list.
Anthony has a
Anthony's
list.
the only
I don't
one that
have
takes
Because I have a
shit
list
seriously.
because I have bad memory if I don't have a list.
Fair. That's fair. Sven,
Matter of
what the fuck are you doing?
Minding
Chilling
my
out some
business.
ice.
for
Matter of
one.
fact, I wrote down this list. I took a shit, and then I'm like, oh, I remembered stuff as I was taking a shit, so I had to walk back.
Did it clear your brain? Taking the giant shit.
I mean, yeah, it's my only private time. I'm kidding. It will be soon.
Yeah, Anthony has a baby coming. It's gonna be
yeah.
private time.
This is not my last episode, but next Monday will be.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
He says, knowing full well that
Sure.
he'll kick him out of the house sooner than later.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
It just, you know,
no, I get it.
So also, I want to also start at the back, because I really want to talk about it with Sven here.
What?
you talk
Well,
about the
you-
back with Sven here.
I mean, what do you want to talk about? The
Hit-
back with
That's
Sven?
that is that a Jared and Sven segment?
Yeah,
Talking in the back with Sven here.
So talking in the back with Sven here. We're talking about Halo Infinite real quick because
Yeah.
I want to gauge your opinions with the audience here. You know, what do you think so far?
I am cautiously optimistic about the campaign. Like, I'm kind of like squinting skeptically, but
I
trying to
really
keep an
want the
open mind.
campaign to be good.
I do too.
I want it to be really good. It better be fucking good.
As for the multiplayer, I think the multiplayer is fun. It plays very well. It plays very smoothly. Like the guns all feel nice. I just think there's an issue with they need to tweak several of the weapons because they feel underpowered. Specifically, the alien weaponry, like the battle
Except for
rifle
the
and the
special
pistol
ones.
and the AR are all so good that there's no reason not to use
Have
them.
you played it today?
No, but I did play it last night, where I fucking destroyed children.
I was getting wrecked earlier by the special Covenant weapon or banished weapons, whatever the fuck we're gonna go with. That spawn on the field, like the cinder shot and whatnot.
Mhm.
There were some people who were ganging up getting those, and they just wrecked us. Like nobody could stop it. And I'm like, this is a bit much.
Or is that
That's well. It's technically
Forerunner.
they're all banished weaponry.
Yeah, it's imagine a brute shot, but it's a giant ass plasma
the cinder
ball
shot.
kind of thing.
I think the cinder shot is
I'm
a
thinking
Forerunner
it's-
weapon.
I'll say it's not Covenant. Come on, it's got to be similar to the
It-
scatter shot, right?
The cinder shot is like, yeah, it's basically like you lob a projectile of energy, and if you just let it go, it goes and then it arcs and then it blows up. But if you hold it, I think you can
Yeah.
actually like direct the bolt, so you can like
It's a
curve it
plasma.
and
It's
like
the
smack it into
proton
someone.
pack with the neutrino wand from Ghostbusters.
Anyway, no, I agree with that. Like I've had a
Yes.
lot of fun with it. Personally, I find myself using the commando rifle a lot, the fucking single shot, semi-auto,
I
whatever.
can't handle the
I got some-
recoil
I got
on that.
these,
Oh
too.
god, dude, I've been wrecking with that fucking thing. Like, I love it. I love that in the pistol. That's my go-to. If I get it, I'm good to go.
I'm scum. I will drop your shields with an assault rifle and I'll switch to my pistol and pop you in the head.
That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to disable the shields.
No, dude, people have been doing. I've noticed going full at you with the assault rifle, getting your shield away, and then just punching you in the face.
Oh, that's
Like
always
that
been a Halo
thing. Yeah,
thing,
that's
though.
always been a Halo thing. So that's still.
That and throwing grenades at any enemy you see.
Yeah,
Like I the
I do it
first fight I
instinctively
get
for some
I
reason.
get into in that game, I use both my grenades because I'll be shooting at someone and I'll throw my grenades.
Yeah, my roommate Paul was sitting out watching me play it, and he was like, "There's a guy down there. Use some grenades." I'm like, "I don't have it." He's like, "What the fuck do you mean? You just spawned?" I'm like, "Yeah, but there's a guy back there. I don't have any
I don't have any
grenades."
grenades. Do you know what I love? I'm so glad they brought the brute spike grenades back.
Oh
and
my
I'm so
god!
glad they are as useless as they were in Halo 3.
No one ever used it. Sorry, I was hoping to have Repulse app because I have a little bitch to bitch about with Mike, and they announced a new Masterpiece figure in the Transformers line, which is cool and all. I don't really collect Masterpiece because they're not that fun, but it's the first Masterpiece combiner.
Oh no!
No, I'm not getting it. No,
Okay,
God,
thank
no.
God.
It's
I
a
heard
character.
that before, Anthony.
No. This is Shoki, who is a part of Raiden.
Speaking gibberish to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. He's from Transformers. Oh God, is it Super God Master Force or Go? I don't know. It's Japanese exclusive show.
Okay.
That's why I
that
don't
would explain a lot.
Yeah, Super God Master Force.
Yeah.
Where the lead character is called God Jinrai, and he looks just like Optimus Prime, but he's not Optimus Prime. He's God Jinrai.
So, who
If
won?
So the thing I got to bitch about. So
Yeah.
Hasbro, they're doing this HasLab for the proton pack from Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Really cool and all.
It's really cool.
About, okay. Yeah, I was opening up the prices so I could just look at.
$155, isn't it?
No, you wish it was that cheap.
Oh, okay. How much is it to back it though? Is it? Oh, the back, I guess, is the.
Yeah,
I misread.
It's like Ghostbuster copyright, isn't it?
Yes,
Well,
it's,
yeah.
it's gonna be like the most accurate thing, and
Yeah.
like besides people that like cosplay shit immaculately, this is gonna be the next best thing for anyone.
You have until
Fuck.
December 12th to fund it, and
Yeah,
it's
no.
It is $399.99,
It's $400 for a proton pack.
which is great and all because it's
Fun.
the proton
It is
pack.
the proton.
That is a proton
Yeah.
pack.
The neutrino ones come separate.
Fucking
What?
kidding me?
Yeah,
$400 for just
What?
the pack.
Yeah,
How much is
because
the wand?
What? No,
You see-
Tell me the price
Hang
of
on,
the
that's
wand.
so
if it's $400
bullshit.
for half
Oh
this
my
fucking
God.
thing.
so because one of the HasLab stretch things was a tube connected to the wand. I'm like, what do you mean it's a tube? The wand itself is $124.99.
Oh
my
so it's
fucking god! It's almost,
$600.
it's like $600.
I could build one for cheaper than that. I guarantee it. That's not even worth it. I guess if you're a purist at heart and you want a TM Ghostbusters Proton Pack, sure, but no.
But busted
yeah,
makes
no.
me feel good.
Apparently the movie's really good. The new movie.
Yeah,
so.
I've heard it. I've heard it's better.
Really? I
Yeah.
heard it was shit.
Really?
No, I've heard it.
Shit.
I've heard that it's the second best Ghostbusters movie.
Yep.
Which is crazy because it's the second Ghostbusters movie they've ever made.
That's true, isn't it?
Technically the third.
Technically the fourth, but
No,
everything after
no.
what I don't care
You have
about.
Ghostbusters
Ghostbusters
2,
2.
which is technically not Ghostbusters. Then you have Ghostbusters.
Af-
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
For anybody who's
Did you guys forget
watching
there's
the
a female
live stream, there's
Ghostbusters?
the
No.
proton
I
pack we
didn't.
were talking about.
It's a
It's
good
a real
movie.
proton pack, but $400 for that. But
I'm
you're
doing
paying
it for a little
$600
while.
overall for
Oh.
both that and the wand.
I
That's
enjoyed it
fucking
for a
while.
stupid.
If you don't back it, the $400 is the market price. The aftermarket price is probably going to be triple that.
Yes.
Probably.
Probably pay $1,000 for a proton pack.
In just the pack.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, God, no.
Fuck no.
How many people have backed it? Is it
God.
at its? Is it at its?
Yeah, it's
Fucking course it is. You fucking nerds.
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 It currently has 9,718 backers
Fucking
out of
God.
7,000
My
they needed.
Fucking
Jesus
Lord.
Christ! What's the next stretch goal?
Uh,
Do they have one?
Go
Let's
over
see.
to Twitter.
Stretching my wallet's asshole.
Yes.
I know one of them is fucking the stickers.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, tears. That's what I want.
Yeah, you want tears.
Number one, the classic bundle where you get stickers.
Yeah, stickers.
That meant 9,000 people had to do it to get
Jesus.
stickers.
Fucking Christ.
Number two is the bundle where you
Yep.
get the thing that sticks it from the proton pack to the wand.
The wand.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, the stickers actually are with the
Jeez.
wand.
Cool.
At 11,000,
Yeah.
you get some State Puff marshmallow fluff you can put on the back
Jesus fucking.
and little toasted
Christ.
little men. Number three, you get Ghostbusters themed decals to slap on your pack, notebook, whatever, blah blah blah.
Oh great! So the same fucking stickers I can go to Hot Topic and
Yep.
get for a quarter.
And the fourth one
good.
is the stand.
I'm sorry, what?
They need 15,000 backers to get a stand for it.
That
Isn't
should have been the
Hasbro,
second.
Worth billions of dollars, and they
I-
had to kickstart
So now we're on Hasbro.
Well, The thing is the HasLab things are typically big.
Massive.
Yeah, they're like the Unicron, which was about yay big from the table. Like,
like 3 feet.
yeah, like they're big, heavy, like well-made things.
So like for my fandom with Power Rangers, you had the Zord Ascension project, right? Which
Can't
is
wait for that shit.
which is a full rendering of the Megazord, super detailed, right? And they sent out those NFTs to see, like, you have this NFT, and you basically can trade in the code for the final project when it comes out,
But a black and gold edition.
right? Because they want to make sure they can actually sell a certain amount to meet their breaking point. If they did this and they ordered 10,000 and sold 500, they are now at a net loss. So if they say, like,
That is
we need
fair.
to back this, like, they're making they're making the backers and making that money, and then everything else after that will be, there's a drain over there.
Yeah. There's a poop hole. Walk over there. I'll bring you to it.
So everything else after that is just extra profit. So that's why they do these things. Because I will be backing the Zord Ascension projects no matter their cost. So, yes, Hasbro is worth an absolute fuck ton of money, and they're just going to keep making more.
Sorry, it's been a while since I looked at the hole in my ground. Oh,
What
it's over
the
here, Sven. Here's the hole. In my
What is happening?
There's a hole. He dropped an ice cube on the floor.
Oh.
Um,
Okay, Anthony and Sven were just up
No.
walking around. I was just
No,
really
and the
confused
thing is like,
what's going on.
a Victory Saber, who is Star Saber and Victory Leo. And Victory Leo's also got Jinrai, but
It's fine.
yeah, don't think about that. He died and came back.
Sure.
Like it makes sense that that one was a HasLab because that's from Transformers Victory, so it's not popular in American markets.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, if we can sell X amount, we'll know I'm pretty sure it was a trial so they can start selling more Japanese figures.
Of course, yeah, because they
In the
want to know
market.
if it'll sell or not.
It's just like,
I can't wait to get Deathsaurus.
so
boy.
like Hasbro put out feelers for like, hey, what do you guys want the next Power Rangers wave to be? Even though we fucking know what it's gonna be, it doesn't fucking matter. But what do you guys want? And everyone's like, oh, we want these. That's cool, but we're not gonna fucking get those, so it's fine.
Yeah, like how the Transformers toy of the year is Megatron, which no one fucking has.
Yep.
Shit pissed me off.
Okay,
Should have been Cyclonus.
glad you got that out.
Villains.
Yeah, I have one pulled up.
That's great. We can't see it, so you have to tell us.
Yeah, I will. But for anyone watching, you can see it on screen. But for all of you who listen to this, thank you very much. To all of you,
You're fucking amazing.
we love everybody who listens to the show. You can always leave us comment and feedback. But anyway, Albert Wesker, because that one's a pretty early on
David Bowie.
villain. I was fun. See, but it's because I have like funny memories and whatnot with Albert. So like he's always been in like my
With
favorites.
Albert. No one ever calls him Albert. It's Albert Wesker. It's called
Or
Wesker.
Wesker.
Albert. So Al.
That's all I know Wesker for. So the first time sorry to interject. The first time I played through Resident Evil 5, it was when I was younger, and my friend and I played the co-op mode. And we just had a bunch of super upgraded guns with unlimited ammo, one of which was the minigun. And when you shoot at Wesker, he does like a little matrix dodge. But it's kind of coded, or like the animation is meant so like you're shooting at him with a pistol, like something that like one bullet at a time. And so I would unload at him with a minigun, and he would dodge to the left, and like the rest of the bullets would hit him and do nothing.
I'm dodging this, Christopher.
I'm dodging this.
But I mean, like as a villain, I liked him early on. Well, I liked him early on because like he was an evil character to be an evil character of the base for that series, which was a corporation, and he was the dude who wanted to be on top. So he made sense for what it was.
Man, imagine playing the first Resident Evil game and seeing the one guy in sunglasses and black leather going, I trust him on my team. He's not going to betray us.
We should all split up for no particular reason at all. I'll take the basement for some reason.
You guys all go upstairs and away from the basement. I will be in the basement.
Don't keep asking why I'm going to the basement. It's not important.
Why am I wearing sunglasses in the middle of the day? Dude, that movie's coming out like this week.
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Dude,
Yeah.
That is it really?
Yeah, it's like out, I think Wednesday or Thursday.
I didn't know it came out so soon.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a December thing.
No, it's out. Like, it'll be
Wow.
out. I was going to say we should see it on like Thanksgiving, like the after the 5K.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see that.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
and
you
neither
guys
will
go-
your mother.
Go right ahead. I'm not gonna fucking watch that shit though.
I'd go see it.
But,
I'd see it.
Yeah, no, Wesker's great. He's the best Resident Evil villain, which is such a shame because they killed him off.
They did kill him off, and they killed him off, and like
It was a great. So how you fucking kill Wesker
So
at
there's
the end
parts
of
of it that are
Resident
great,
Evil
but
It's
5?
a rocket launcher, right?
Not only 2 rocket launchers while he's falling into lava.
Yeah.
Yeah, while he's sinking into a volcano,
Yeah.
holding onto your helicopter, thinking he's gonna live. You fire 2 rockets, and that's the end of Wesker.
Yeah, which is a bomb ass way to go out. I mean, the whole fucking final level of Resident Evil 5 is bonkers with Chris punching a boulder to
Punching the
death.
boulder is the biggest thing that comes out of that fucking game because it makes no goddamn sense. Like the man can't open a barred fucking door, but he can punch a boulder
This
into
is
submission.
one thing that I'm happy about with the Resident Evil movie, Welcome to Raccoon City, the one that's coming out, they gave him big fucking muscle arms.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the one thing that I don't like about the casting is Wesker isn't wearing sunglasses.
Yet.
What do you mean?
Yeah, all the posters and everything, he's not wearing. That man never takes off his sunglasses. They are glued to his fucking head.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, why would you can't cast him without sunglasses.
Yeah, they did.
I think they'll come in late. I think that'll be
Have you
like
seen
because it
Umbrella
seems
No. Oh.
it seems like they want to use him
Dick on.
later, so I think that'll be something they add at the
Dick
end for
on,
something in the future.
Tarly? Remember Dickon from Game of Thrones?
Yes, the sun.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
him.
Wesker.
Yeah, that's Wesker.
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's not Wesker.
That's
Wesker.
Wesker.
That's not
That's
Wesker.
That's
Wesker.
Wesker, baby.
Look, I don't like the Resident Evil movies. I don't like the Resident Evil movies. And as shitty as they
I-
were, I think the guy who played Wesker was good for Wesker.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
get
yeah.
him
Oh
back.
no, he was great.
Yeah.
No, I like
Don't
the
even know
first
his
one and
name.
second one. Past that, I'm
There
I'm
he
out.
is Wesker himself. The man looks nothing like the mom. It's fine. Who cares? If he can
Who
play
gives
the
a shit?
if he can play the role well, it'd be better.
Yeah.
Do you know what would make him look a little bit more like Wesker?
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Did you-
And a fucking
You
window
know,
speech.
actually, fun. No, since we're on Resident Evil, there was actually some news that came out regarding the new Resident Evil movie. This one, because there's another reboot coming that's going to conflict, and apparently, parent companies are not very happy that this has happened because Netflix has a reboot series movie coming. Basically, a movie that'll lead into a series they want to do. And this is a different reboot that they didn't plan on happening. So there's apparently a whole big discussion between the two studios of like, hey, what the fuck?
Sucks to be
Like,
him.
we already had this plan, said it was coming out, like, I think it's sometime next year. And this one just kind of came out of the blue. So that's been a stir up.
Sean
Thought it was kind of funny.
Roberts from Degrassi fame. That's who played Wesker in the movie.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Wesker, I throw in there.
I got
From
well.
early
While we're talking about
childhood
Resident
thing.
Evil, real quick, I'm just gonna bring up Nemesis.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't.
You have to. Nemesis is your baby.
Yeah, I love him.
He's your boy.
I might get a tattoo of him on my nerd arm. We'll figure out.
I would love
Yeah.
to see that. I would even do that. I would do something like that because
But-
he's grotesque as fuck.
Yeah, that also comes down to the problem. Do I want to grotesque tattoo? Anyway, but one that we can bring that I know will bring in anyone. So when we talked about villains, the first villain I thought of was like, all right, you need someone who's smart, someone who's strong, someone if they're going against a group of people knows how to isolate them and weakness them and knows how to take down the leader, right? So Slade from Teen Titans.
I'm really glad you brought him up. He was another one I was thinking of today. Because that like
he's a badass villain. He's smart. He's dangerous.
Deathstroke is an amazing.
He's got a stupid fucking name. Slade Wilson, also known as Deathstroke the Terminator.
Yeah,
Dumb
Yeah.
name.
Deathstroke the Terminator. Is
yeah, that's
so
his full. That's his
extra.
full comic name.
Deathstroke
Yeah.
is fine. Deathstroke the Terminator is way too much.
I need to be cool. Deathstroke the Terminator.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
sure,
I'm gonna
Master
try to
Wilson?
I'm gonna try to find a cover because I actually have a couple Deathstroke
But-
comics.
well, not-
that is indeed what it is.
But it's not comic book Deathstroke. It is Slade from Teen
yes,
Titans.
yeah, Teen Titans Slade.
He is
He
amazing.
brought the character to life.
Yeah. As played by
Ron Perlman.
Ron motherfucking Perlman.
Which is where I fell in love with his voice, and then later in life playing Fallout 3, him being like the opening narrator, finding out he's always
Whoa.
narrated them. I'm like,
Whoa,
this man, I
Jesus.
love him with like voice work stuff. He's fucking great.
He's got a really great gravelly voice.
He's unique in voice,
And
and he
face.
looks like he got hit by a shovel too many
So
times.
is the law.
The law.
We bring down the Titans. So is
But
the
no,
law.
Slade, I definitely agree.
Yeah. Because he fucking dude, when I was a kid, I thought that he was Robin's dad.
You know, I can't argue with that until I
You know,
really got into
I can
comics
see
more.
that.
Like,
I
yeah,
can understand why you would think.
yeah,
that.
because I'm like, oh, he's so obsessed with specifically Robin. You know, we when he gets his mask broken, he gets like he's a white guy, so clearly not Raven, not Starfire, not Cyborg, and not Beast Boy. Because I didn't realize
He's
Beast
a
Boy was
white
also a Caucasian
guy.
boy, but just had a sick greenness.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I guess I never really looked into it. Why the fuck is Beast Boy just green?
because he was
an experiment.
he was
Okay.
very sick,
I've
so his
never
parents
fully
put
looked
down the
into it.
genes of a green monkey into him. That also gave him the ability to transform. They're related.
It's a fantastic backstory.
All superhero backstories are crazy. Imagine being a multi-billionaire, your parents get murdered in front of you, so you you dress up as a flying rodent and beat up the mentally insane.
Yeah.
After training with ninjas, one of which has been alive for hundreds of years.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair, but still. But no, it's Deathstroke the Terminator comics. But then they didn't want to call him Deathstroke with T-Tide. There was something in there.
Something
they
about
called him Slade.
Death,
Yeah, so they went with Slade.
which I think honestly
It worked out
better.
well. Yeah, it worked out really well.
because
with
it's
how they did
one
it.
syllable. You say it, and you're like Slade. Like you can like
He was
Mm.
Like Slayer.
run with
Slade.
blade.
Slayer. Anyway,
Barbed Wire. It's played by Pamela Anderson.
Michael, do you have anything you want to add? We're bringing up all these things here. I'm sure there's got to be some villain you enjoyed in a game or something you watched as a kid.
Oh, enjoyed. I know we're supposed to enjoy that.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not enjoy. Hate them.
Fuck.
Let me remake my list.
Like Joffrey. Everyone loves
Hold on a
Zayden.
second.
If you hated him, loved him, doesn't matter.
I got one. I'll
Go ahead.
fill some time from Heather
Yeah.
because I asked her. We have Nehelina.
Thank you, James.
No, fantastic. Thanks for speaking over me.
Sorry, I was just responding to a thing.
Nehelina and Queen Beryl.
Okay. Who's that?
They're villains from Sailor Moon.
Yep.
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Okay. Repeat that.
Nehelina
Okay.
and
who?
Queen Beryl.
Okay.
Beryl. Beryl.
Like the mineral?
Exactly like the mineral. I mean, they're all named after planets, so.
I don't know why you said Queen Beryl and I was like cast.
Get
Fun fact
corrected out
about
anyway.
Sailor Moon, like I haven't watched the full lot of Sailor Moon.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, I know. Okay.
Yeah,
The Dark Moon.
Nehelina is the leader of the Dark Moon or Death Circus, and Queen Beryl is the ginger from the first villain. The first season, every villain's a ginger.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really funny. Like they all get red hair. I was like, but why? Because red hair is evil.
Gingers have no soul, therefore they are evil.
Yep.
You've eaten.
Do you have another one, Anthony? Go ahead.
No, that was the only two from Heather.
Oh, do you have one you just want to bring up yourself?
Sure.
Because you like we talked Resident Evil, and that got you on that topic. But I don't feel like you actually brought up one yet. So.
That is
well,
fair.
I'll talk about one. Well, I gotta figure out. I mean, of course, when we created the sorry, jerked them off last week. There was one movie that I watched the fuck out of as a kid.
Yeah.
And it was like Toy Story.
It's like
but
He-Man
better.
Masters of the Universe.
No, but there were weird monsters in it. Also, soldiers.
Toy soldiers.
Major Chip Hazard.
Major Chip
As played by Tommy Lee Jones.
Fucking hell.
Oh my
That
god, that was Tommy Lee Jones.
it was. He's perfect.
So good.
He as a villain
Chip Hazard.
is great.
I had
Damn.
Bazooka. The Bazooka. What was the Bazooka guy's name?
I want to say Bazooka Joe, but that's like
It's not-
bubble gum.
It wasn't. I had Archer. I had
Jet Nitro.
I had the guy who spins around really fast. Can't
Mhm.
remember his name, the crazy one. And I had
Great old man.
I think it's like Maniac or something.
Yes.
It's just the movie itself. I bought it on Blu-ray recently because we talked about it. It's such a good movie. Like the concept, it's just toys coming to life, but like because they're programmed with military chips,
Yeah.
AI chips.
You put military grade chips
In a
toys?
And Damian Cross is in it, which is hilarious. Not Damian Cross.
David Cross.
David Cross.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I made the Gorgonites to be kind and friendly, and you made these killer toys.
They play and no,
Yeah,
the Commandos.
I had to pull them up because I can't remember all the names. So yeah, Major Chip Hazard, Brick Bazooka, which is the big dumb guy that gets
He gets killed.
bicycle. Link Static, Butch Meat Hook, which is
Yeah.
can you guess what character he is?
See the big one, the black one.
Butch.
I was trying not to say it, but he was just staring at me.
You're the minority. So that's
I'm
Butch
not
Meat
black.
Hook.
So I'm also a minority. He can't drop the N-bomb either.
Nick Nitro, yeah, he's the explosives guy. They also had the Gwendy dolls, which is when they fuck up all the Barbies. You get those demented things.
What's her name? Mary Jane.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst, yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
her
it.
character's on here
You watch it.
somewhere. Anyway, then you also have the Gorgonites.
Gorgonites.
So you have Archer, the leader of the Gorgonites.
The emissary of the Gorgonites.
Emissary of
He's
the
not the leader.
Gorgonites. My bad. Insaniac.
Yes.
Spinny guy. It's usually everybody's favorite. And Kirsten Dunst played Christy Fimple.
Oh, it's got the dad from Transformers in it too.
It does.
He plays the
the
guy.
dad too. Yeah.
Yep. Then you have Slam Fist, the guy with the boulder fist.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Sanctuary. Oh
Ocula.
The eye.
yeah. I had a toy of Ocula.
I did too.
It got the stickies on the things so you can stick it on windows.
Yep. Freakenstein.
Yeah.
You know, the one that got broken and built back with the radio.
Ratchet and
I had
Punch
that
It.
one because you had a club and you could like.
I
Scratch
wanted
It
to
and
toy
Punch
Scratch
It.
It and Punch It.
Yeah, I
They're
did
such
too.
a cool like, idea. The symbiosis.
Oh, I missed a commando. He was way down at the bottom. Kip Killigan.
Kip, he died. He's the one.
Yeah.
He's the one that sacrifices himself for the chip when they start everything. He's the one that gets blown off, and they bring back his head, and everyone's like, "I'm gonna be sick."
But the
Small Soldiers. Though.
yeah, it's a great movie.
It's such a great fucking movie.
I
Like,
bought it with the sole intention of showing it to my future children.
So, fun fact: did you know there's actually another movie called Small Soldiers?
Yes.
That's not that movie.
No, because I don't care about
Yes.
that one.
Yeah, I just found it the other day, and I was like, huh. Because I looked up Small Soldiers, and that one popped up.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
not- it's not
oh,
even
that's not
remotely
the
the
same
same.
movie at all.
No.
Nope.
No.
Completely
but-
fucking different.
Major Chip Hazard.
Major Chip has.
It's a great name. You
So
like
fucking
when you
good.
think of like a military instructor, you picture exactly this. He's evil. I love how he just fucking kicks the shit out of.
Link Static was one. He's like
He's the one with the
comm
headphone,
officer,
yeah, with the big
And
nose.
Butch Meathook's just the black guy. He's the token black soldier.
The token black guy of Small
Permission to
Soldiers.
request vacation. Permission denied. Because they're gonna fuck all the Gwendy dolls.
It's so
Yeah.
good because like they just make fucking like machines like RVs into fucking war machines with staple guns. And,
The
Oh,
corn on the cob.
oh, it's
shooter
so
with
good. He
his
gets
Oh,
shot in the leg.
God
Oh,
damn.
it's so good.
Oh.
I fucking feared corn on the cob holders for a long time after that.
Yeah.
I had PTSD from this fucking
Like the
movie.
commando. Great. They know how to torture people by playing Spice Girls.
Yeah,
Oh, that
yeah.
was so good. So
Yeah.
good. I love this song. The mother, she's just a drunk. It's so good.
Small Soldiers is like
Oh, I forgot about the dad.
it's the
though.
nightmare version of.
He's an
of
asshole.
fucking,
Do
Toy
you remember
Story.
who plays
Really.
the dad?
I can see him. I can hear his voice.
Troy McClure.
Troy McClure. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sad now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I see his face. I hear his voice, and now I'm sad.
Go up. Nope, scroll down.
He's Mr. Finkel or
Mr.
whatever.
Finkel.
Mr.
Phimple, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Phil,
apologies.
Phil
Phil
Hartman.
Phimple.
Phil
Phil
Hartman.
Phimple.
Phil Hartman.
Fimple.
Phil
But yeah,
Hartman.
Phil Hartman is
Aw,
the
Phil
actor.
Fimple.
Sad now.
Phimple. That's such a fucking weird name to pick for your character.
Oh,
I think that might have been his last acting credit.
Oh.
Small Soldiers.
I mean, what a highlight to end
High
on.
on, right? Yeah.
Because for those who haven't seen it, it's not like Toy Story where the toys are like sentient and like they're have
No.
real world physics. They're toys.
Right.
What?
I forgot Dick Miller was in that movie. Is the
Dick Miller.
toy store owner. He's
Yeah,
most people probably you won't recognize. You might not recognize the name, but you'd recognize the guy from Gremlins. He's
Wow,
the dude
you
who
are correct.
gets attacked by the zombie.
It was his last acting credit, right?
Besides Simpsons.
Yeah, well, the Simpsons
Well,
don't
yeah.
count because
Yeah.
then he just killed
Yeah,
him.
it was like the last thing he was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he
And then he was murdered.
murder suicide. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alan Abernathy.
I forgot
Alan
all about
Abernathy.
that. Yeah, Alan Abernathy is in it.
It's
Yeah.
a good
Dennis
fucking
Leary as Gil Mars.
I forgot Dennis Leary.
Oh,
it's such a
God.
good fucking movie.
He's the Bezos of that movie.
Yes, he is.
Mhm.
Take these two and fucking put them against each other and send them on their way. Like, I fucking love it. It's so good.
The good news is we can sell these. The bad news is we're not going to sell them to kids.
I still remember there's no amount of money you can get for me to be quiet. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yes. He just writes a check. I just want, like, okay.
God, I love that movie.
So good. Okay, so I have a couple
Okay.
that I was looking up.
Yeah.
I need you to
Bring it
look up Grimlord from VR Troopers.
Oh,
Let's
you
go in the Wayback Time Machine.
with your obscure.
That's what I was looking for.
Whoops.
Done. So I'm just gonna hang on Small Soldiers.
Go to these images and look up Grimlord.
Kevin?
What in the actual ass
That is
fuckery
Grimlord.
is this thing?
It's Grimlord, master of the virtual world.
You guys have-
Kinda
have
like
phones.
Kilo
Kilo
Khan.
Khan.
Fucking thing.
I just can't believe that
Yeah,
Kevin.
Yeah,
done
you
this
guys don't
two
get to
dads
see
in my life.
just the fucking
What's his name again?
shenanigans
Grimlord.
Michael's doing.
Grimlord.
Yeah, Jared. Why don't we have a webcam?
Because it was a long night for me. I worked late.
He has 2 black
and-
eyes because he fought some dude. You should see the other dude though. Looks way better than Jared.
Grimlord looks
man
like a
looks
scrotum.
Fucked up.
It's Grimlord.
He looks like a scrotum wearing a metal
Master
condom.
of the virtual world.
Have you seen, Sven, have you seen Seven,
7.
the movie?
That sounds familiar.
You know, Brad Pitt, the child molester, and Morgan Freeman.
Fuck yourself.
No.
Anyway.
For those of you
Seven
that
Deadly
don't
Sins.
know, VR Troopers was out in the 90s before alongside Power Rangers. And
Yeah,
it was Saban's attempt at capitalizing on this. And it was really,
Bad.
no, it was actually really good. It was really profitable. The issue is it's taken from 3 different shows. They took 3 different shows and fused them to one. What they took is let me get this correct because I don't want to fuck it up. Metal Hero series, Superhuman Machine Matelder, Dimension Warrior Spielban, and Space Sheriff Serrator. So
I just want to say I've stumbled upon something crazy.
What have you stumbled
So,
upon, Ethan?
upon looking at Grimlord,
yeah,
I found him on pooadventures.fandom.com, which is a
fancy, yeah.
for Winnie
Yeah,
the Pooh.
Oh wow,
Not a. And so I clicked on Pooh's Adventures.
yeah.
And the one that was just added 4 days ago is Crash Bandicoot Adventures of the Three Musketeers. I think this has been a site that's been taken over
Yeah.
by trolls.
This has been a troll site now.
I would
but
agree.
please talk about Grimlord.
Grimlord, he's just the master of the virtual. So basically, what all you need to know about Grimlord is like he comes into our reality and he is a person in our reality, and then he says some magic words over a crystal ball into an extremely hot lady's leave his office, and he's transformed into Grimlord, master of the digital world.
So he's
fucking story.
he's got an alter ego. what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
he's got an alter.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
totally
that'd be
no.
good.
He's the same person. He just owns a mega corporation in America.
Grimlord was the. Listen to this. You're gonna lose your fucking shit. Grimlord was the alter ego of billionaire Carl Zictor, owner of Zictor Industries.
Zictor Industries.
His name is Zictor,
Zictor.
which is worse than Grimlord.
Grimlord.
Oh god.
So that was. I don't remember a lot from VR Troopers. I've tried to go back and rewatch it, and it's just not.
No, not as good as you remember.
Forces of darkness empower me. Take
Yes.
me back to my virtual reality.
Oh yeah.
So good, right?
That's
It's
what
so
he said to
fucking
turn it
good.
into
So fucking
Grimlord.
good.
By the way, everyone, I made adult decisions.
You made a lot of adult decisions. Some of them can't talk about on the podcast.
I made.
Jared cut his hair.
I didn't cut my hair.
Someone cut
That
Jared's hair.
that may end up happening. I may end up cutting my hair at some
Yeah,
point. But
'cause
you know,
you look
we'll
like a
get to
hobo.
that. Hey, you know,
Let us do a queer eye on
I
you.
will not allow a queer eye. But no,
How do
I
you feel about that?
my roommate Paul helped me go get a new
I
phone,
have
so I have like an
no
actual phone
connection
and plan
to
now.
fashion. Don't rely on me to fix
They're
it.
not all fashion. One of them's a hair guy. One of them's a food guy.
One's an
One of
interior
them's a
designer
guy.
guy.
I'll
you
tell
could-
you what
you
they
would-
all are. They're all a bunch of pretentious gay people.
It's true. You could be the
Yeah,
culture
it's funny,
expert, though.
lean
in a
little bit.
Culture. All right, so that's enough of Grimlord. Now I need you to look up Count Dragon from The Masked Rider.
Count Dragon?
Count
He spelled
Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah, hang on.
It's like dragon.
No. Dregon.
Dregon.
Egon.
I put DRE and it came
This
up.
is, I think Sven will enjoy this character.
Is it because he wears like some kind of mask?
It's because he's got huge himbo energy.
just
Oh my!
Count Dragon from The Masked Rider.
All right,
I'm not into it. I'll be honest, I'm not into
You're
it.
not into it?
Not into it.
I thought you might be. It was a 50-50 shot. Yeah, Count Dragon. He
I appreciate
is
the commitment to gold.
right. He is Prince Drax's uncle, the estranged
I'm sorry. What?
I like the name though.
Prince Dragon, Count Dragon.
Count Dragon.
The estranged uncle of Prince Dax, who comes from. Oh fuck! It's not Eltar. It's where the fuck is Alpha 5 from? God damn it! Now you're gonna make me fucking look it up, you pieces of shit.
It is Edenoni.
Edenoi.
Eden. Yeah, those I can't pronounce.
He's the prince of Edenoi. He's the brother of the king of Edenoi, and he's pissed off because Prince Dax was the one gifted the Masked Rider powers when he thinks he deserves the Masked Rider powers. I need you to look up his ship though, real quick, because it'll fucking just destroy your concept of what ships should look like.
From Mighty Morphin 3.
He look Count Dragon's ship, spaceship,
Kamen Rider.
spaceship. Say spaceship, spaceship.
Can you say spaceship like 2 more times for me, please?
Spaceship is one word. Spaceship is one word.
Oh, whoops. You know what? You are correct. I'm. You are
word.
correct. Oh,
Yeah, that thing.
That thing? I thought that was a fucking mistake.
No, that's a thing. I wish there was a better picture. God damn, there might be a better picture later on, but like it looks like it's just a giant skeleton.
Yeah, nothing.
But Masked Rider
the...
spaceship, that might help.
So, I found his Kamen Rider
Counterpart.
Yeah, whose name is General Jark.
That's the only thing
General
that pops up.
Jark.
No, just Masked Rider spaceship. No,
you don't want.
No, I don't want.
Dragon?
No, I don't want.
Okay.
This is nothing. It means nothing. It's fine. Right there, that thing. Fuck yeah.
The fucking chicken looking thing.
Yeah. Fucking buck wild.
If I brought like, I feel like. Hang on, folks. Let me pull this up.
Count Dragon.
This fucking thing. Go find this on YouTube or
Yeah, everything's on YouTube.
But anyway, this looks like a fucking metal chicken ship.
Yeah, it's an insectoid thing, apparently. Because Masked Rider is Kamen Rider and it's a bug themed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
Fucking don't watch Master. Okay, now that you have Google up, I would like you to look up Furbus.
I'm willing to look up anything you need.
Furbus.
That's a ship. It's just a floating car.
Furbus Masked Rider. Yeah, Furbus.
What the fuck is that thing? What is this thing?
That is Furbus. He hides. He's a stowaway.
I might have to put a picture of this thing just on everywhere. Because what in the fuck?
I think Vern Troyer played him.
He comes from the same place Alf comes from.
Yeah, it's looking like Vern Troyer played him.
Vern Troyer's a suit actor.
Yeah. He's a stowaway from Edenoi. He's Prince Dax's like pet. He comes to
this image makes it look like he's trying to fuck.
He's a slave then.
He comes to Earth and like the father,
someday.
The family that adopts Prince Dax, adopts in quotes. The father is really allergic to cats, so the entire time they're like trying to hide Furbus because of the hair and allergens. Apparently, that's Furbus.
What I really like about this,
Yeah,
is from what I can see, Vern Troyer was the actor in both versions.
Yeah,
which is amazing. Yeah,
no, the Furbus was only an American. It was an American creation.
Also, I hate this image where it goes, money, yummy, me cookies.
That's what he sounds like too. He just eats and hides.
He looks like a Furby came to life. It
looks like a Furby.
It wants to eat flesh and fuck.
So
the picture that I have pulled up for everyone at home, it looks like he's trying to elicit sex from somebody. Like he's trying real hard.
Furbus. I have one final villain that I would like you to look up, and it is a titular villain from my childhood that kind of had a giant impact on me being a fucking asshole. I need to look up Valmont.
Pumpkin.
From Jackie Chan Adventures. Yes.
Is that the douche with the long hair?
Yes. With the cane. Yes. Oh, yes. My heart be still.
Yep.
Of all the shows that deserve a reboot.
Really, honest to God. And you can't buy the DVDs anywhere, but you can buy the series on YouTube.
I was about to say all the series I need to be a DVD.
And on I think like iTunes or something, and I'm this close to fucking doing it. Valmont. So fucking good.
His full name is Valmont.
Yeah, he doesn't have a last name, it's just Valmont.
That's how you know he's a good villain.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the
dragon?
El Toro?
The dragon. The main.
I couldn't find it. It is something. I couldn't find it on the Wikipedia.
The trivia for Valmont. He has a similar hairstyle to Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's 100%
wrong.
correct, but
I couldn't. I tried to find it because that's who I was also gonna say, but I couldn't fucking find anything on the Jackie or the Jackie wiki. So
I feel like it's
While
right
we're
on the tongue.
on animated, I have one that
Shendu.
Yes,
Oh,
Shendu.
Shendu and his son Drago. And who can forget
the Oni mask
Dalan Wong, the Chi vampire?
or the sumo guy who became the Fun Uncle fan.
Something throw, I think.
I don't
Toro?
fully remember.
Toro! Because you had Hawk Fu, who took over for Toro when he became good. Who's the ginger with the red hair. Tiger Monkey Sprawl!
Yeah, that guy.
Yes!
Played by John DiMaggio.
Yes!
The guy who does the Jake the dog.
Who does Marcus Phoenix? Who does
Yeah.
insert
Yeah.
1,000 acting credits?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
for
first
real.
thing I thought of was that.
So
Hawk
good.
Fu.
Hawk Fu.
Jim Cummings originally
Damn.
voiced the character.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
It was
So
a
I have-
Pooh Bear.
So this one's pretty basic, but
I mean, so are you.
yeah, I am a basic.
Oh,
bitch,
also
but
Bender,
so-
John DiMaggio Bender.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
he plays Bender. Yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking
It's just
good.
like a role that's like
he does
He
everything.
plays.
He does well.
He fucking plays Aku Aku in Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god,
I
he
thought-
does. Holy shit.
I thought Aku was Grim
Huh?
No.
No.
from
No.
Adventures of
Oh
Billy
no,
Mandy.
no, I know.
No.
Yeah, okay, no. Took me a minute. Anyway,
Spring Heel Jack.
Are you thinking of
Oh my god.
the good mask that helps
I
you?
like.
That's. Is that Aku Aku?
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of then? Who's his evil brother?
It's like Maku Maku or something. Like,
Maku Maku.
That would sound about right for Crash Bandicoot.
So fucking good. Oh.
I like Voss from
Shendu.
Far Cry 3 still. Like he's still one of my all-time favorite.
No, we're doing
villains.
animated, not.
that is.
I said childhood villains. I didn't
You
say.
said, yes, it's,
Uka
speaking of
Uka.
animated,
There's
let's
no
talk
fucking
about
way.
video
It's
Because I was gonna
technically
say
animated,
Uka
he's
Uka,
not
and I'm like,
a
that's
real
too simple, and
person.
it's almost offensive. There's no way it's Uka Uka.
Well, it's, I'm gonna look up Uka Uka. Yeah, it's Uka Uka, which is Aku Aku backwards.
That's fine.
Twin brother.
Anyway, but
Jack Spicer.
Bavas.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about your stupid video game.
whatever. No, I just
Oh,
like
I
him.
just
I just like him as a
discouraged him.
villain.
See, the problem with Far Cry 3, great
No one's
game.
played it?
Everyone should play it. No, I perfected that game. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone should play Far Cry 3. Great game.
Yeah, cool, I'm
The
not
problem
ready,
is, spoiler for Far Cry 3, if you've never
Spoiler
played
for
it,
a game that
okay,
came out
what
when we were in
happened?
middle
If you
school.
haven't played Far Cry 3, pause the episode, play the entire game, then pick back up. That's what
worth
you got. Yeah, because have her spoil. They kill Voss,
Okay.
like in the first half the game.
Cool.
This
But
is
he's
great
a better
villain.
villain than your main villain.
Yeah,
He was better than the actual dude
Yeah.
that you had to
because
fight.
he was the drag. It's like if they were to kill, like
He was just
Emperor
more-
Palpatine in Episode 1.
Yeah.
I need to give
That's
you a better
how it
reference
feels.
that you would
I got it,
relate
it's
to.
fine.
Old skeevy sheevy.
But no, I like
Better
that. I
than
like
Yoda.
Voss because he was crazy, but there was that tinge of he's not a all terrible person. Like he's
He's a terrible person. He's a human trafficker.
yeah, he's a terrible person, but he had more depth to him than the main. Because the main guy was just another corporate head, very bland figure kind of person. Whereas Voss
Oh, is
had
that
a
too
whole
realistic
unique.
for you?
Well, Voss was just had a more unique personality to him that made him more interesting to fight than just the dude who does the usual runaway send guys. Whereas Voss was very much I'm gonna fucking kill you, and if you don't die,
He
I'm gonna fucking
only-
kill you again,
he
and I'm
only-
just gonna keep this fucking cycle going. I got all fucking day, dude.
He only kills you because you fuck his sister.
Well, yeah, and he refused to die, so then he just takes it
Yeah,
personally.
and props out to fucking Michael Mando, who's the actor.
Oh god, he does fucking.
Because
great
not
at
only
that.
is he the voice
He's
actor,
also
but
in
he's also
Breaking
the
Bad,
face
too.
actor. So he's really good.
Yeah.
Sven, do you
Does
have
really
any
well.
characters you'd like to bring up that are titular to your
Oh,
childhood?
of course.
Okay.
Several.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sven.
I have a few still.
Dr. Otto Octavius is probably the first
Yeah.
Oh,
mainstream villain
I got Green Goblin.
that I got super into.
May I say a quote from Dr. Otto Octavius?
Yeah.
Did anyone lose a roll of 20s in a rubber band? Because we found the rubber band.
That's so good.
My favorite from that movie is when he's he has Aunt May hostage, and he goes to hand her back to Spider-Man with his tentacle, and then he just drops her, and he goes, Butterfingers. In the smarmiest way possible.
That man should have been dead the moment Spider-Man punched him. He's an overweight, middle-aged man.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, but he was so much fun.
so much fun.
He was great. I hated how he was shaved and like had no chest hair.
None, you just completely whacked.
But other than
all
that,
down.
10 out of 10. Well, besides, there's one gripe I have with Dr. Otto Octavius. He threw a fucking car at Peter Parker.
I was about to bring that up. Like, I'm going to go interrogate Peter Parker. Let me throw a car at him.
Other than that, flawless.
Uh,
He fucking kills a woman.
and you said Green Goblin.
Well, of course. But we sucked Willem
The-
Dafoe's
the-
dick
yeah,
last
we-
week.
We always sucked Willem Dafoe's dick. And
I assume that would be why.
Yeah, but
But of course,
Alfred
yeah.
Mulaney? Oh,
Alfred Molina.
Molina, my apologies.
the best.
Yeah,
Sven?
Yeah, please, Sven. Take it away.
What can I say? You know, for like obviously, I grew up watching. I think it's Ultimate Spider-Man, the cartoon show. That was
Yeah.
my first experience with
Oh, really?
Doc Ock. I think the first episode I ever watched
Is that
was
the
with
one
Doc
where
Ock.
he's got the nanobots?
Not the nanobots. They're like robot spiders, the Octobots. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the more like
Okay.
comically accurate design with like the green and yellow suit.
Yeah. Okay.
and the-
Yes.
So that was where I was introduced to him, and then of course Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 was like a brilliant film, and yeah, Doc Ock is a
Just the
really
man
good
had a
one.
way.
And
Brilliant but lazy.
Wind Waker Ganondorf.
Oh, we've covered that. In
Yes.
so
Yeah,
much
yeah, we
detail.
have.
He threw
I would like to say
those
that I
bags of
forgot
coconuts.
in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that
The-
the Lizard is actually a villain as well.
Yeah.
Like I completely fucking forgot. Like that one nerdy ass dude plays the. I'm like going back. I'm like, oh right, at the beginning with regeneration, and then yeah, okay, that makes so much. I forgot fucking all about that because that movie's so fucking busy.
He doesn't.
Wall of
He
Secret.
doesn't have his
the
lab
hallway of foreshadowing in sequels. Remember the hallway of sequels in the Amazing Spider-Man 2? Remember that?
Oh, you mean the
Sinister Six?
yeah, the Oscorp? Like, hey, here's all these other villains that are coming, and then
Nothing.
cover.
'Cause it shit the
LOL.
bed.
JK.
Because it shit the bed.
JK
yeah,
Simmons.
shit the bed real.
Also a great villain.
I hated Lizard in that film
It was
for
so-
one reason.
Yeah.
He didn't have
His
his lab coat
snout.
on. He also didn't have a snout.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't look like a lizard. He looked like a
looked
man
fucking-
painted
yeah.
green with a tail.
Yeah, I did miss the
He-
lab coat as well.
Yeah, he had it on for like 3 seconds.
I need it more tattered.
and
I
then
need
he
it
got
drugged
shot
to a
by
sewer.
guns.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm bulletproof! Like in
Man.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. Shredder
Yeah, we had a
another
whole
villain.
episode where we went into a giant rant about how that movie just ripped off the Ninja Turtles movie, and they were just you could watch them side by side.
But
and
we're
just
we're
see
not talking about
everything.
bad villains.
Sven, another good villain you've had by chance?
I haven't.
Do I have to like them?
No.
No, you could hate
The
them too.
next
They,
ones
it
I
could
have
just be
coming
that
up
you
are
hated them so bad that they made a good
Yeah.
villain because of that.
Or-
I mean, I have a villain from a film that has haunted my childhood.
Yes.
Oh, please!
Yes,
Oh, the
Sven.
movie made by the child molester.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The one that made me afraid of scarecrows.
Dun, dun. Where'd you get those peepers?
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Great movie.
Yeah,
I won't
no,
hate
it's
the
body
movie.
horror to the extreme. With
I don't
the
think
Jeepers Creepers. That's the
I will
whole
Oh my
purchase it
God.
until the guy who
You-
made him died.
The church scene. Mike would not have a fun.
Oh,
time with.
Mike would not.
Listen,
have a fun
Jeepers
time.
here's the
Creepers
thing.
2,
We joke a lot about me not being able to do body horror. I can watch body horror. It will just take me 4 times as long to get through it because I will have to stop,
Please
recover,
be very
and
careful
stop.
with that, Jared.
Yeah.
It's like a visual trigger.
Just gonna turn it
yeah,
that
thank
way.
you.
So Sven can't
There
accidentally
is Allah.
glance. No, he's moving it farther away from you.
It's
Oh,
fine.
I see.
He's not being. He's being nice, not an
Yeah.
asshole.
No, I thought he wanted to show Mike, so I
No.
was gonna move farther.
No,
No,
I was
no,
just
no.
getting it further away from you.
Yeah, no.
No worries, no worries.
Well, I'm also surrounded by friends, and we're kind
Okay,
of
I can
like,
see why this would terrify you.
I'm expecting it, so it's not going to jump out and scare me.
Yeah,
But-
it's
The Vor villain himself.
yeah, he is the reason why I'm afraid of being eaten.
I would entirely fucking believe
There's
that.
his lair in the first film is a church, and all of the people he's killed
Yeah.
and like taken organs and limbs
Oh
from,
shit!
he has them stitched together and sewn to the walls and ceilings.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up. If you want to show Mike, it's the
Yeah,
House
you-
of Pain.
yeah. So-
As the creeper is sort of a creature that as he gets damaged, he eats humans to repair himself.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, the way Jeepers Creepers works is the
23
more
years
he
or 23
scares you,
days.
he smells you, and that tells him what body parts he needs
Dude,
from you.
He's got a third nostril on the top of his nose, which is
Yeah.
pretty dope.
He looks like a really fucking cool villain.
The suit is so well designed.
Yeah.
It's such like I hate this film, but the film is good, and the design of the creature
Okay.
It's got Justin
is
Long in it.
so fucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
No, you're
it's-
right. I wouldn't be able to handle that
Yeah.
all the way through at one time.
No,
Back from hell.
which is funny. So the reboot's coming here shortly.
Yeah, I know. I have waited
I don't know how to
21
feel about
years
it
for
'cause
this
I-
movie to die.
You don't know this movie, anything. You just worst thing you're gonna see is fucking trailers everywhere.
That's true. I don't know what
I'm waiting. I can feel it building.
I don't know
I'm
what
just
to
gonna
tell you
see
with
the
this one. I
trailer.
don't know what direction they're going. They
You better
did
fucking
say they
get
wanted to
YouTube.
change it up, so I don't know what's going to.
Probably
place
more
at
similar to the
Carnival.
first movie rather than the later ones.
I would hope. The
Because the-
second one was just all for the scare factor, and there wasn't a whole lot of anything else to it.
It wasn't psychologically scary.
No, the first one was very much. It had like. I think the reason I like the original Hitchhiker movie. I brought that up before. It's like 84 or whatever.
With
I really like that movie.
Rusty Chain or whatever his name is. No wait,
It is
that's
very
the-
psychologically horrifying. Isn't
Yeah.
It is. The Hitcher does the same thing. Where like there's a guy killing multiple people, following the kid, and everywhere he goes, the dude ends up, and it's just like this thing of like this dude just keeps following. And Jeepers Creepers are the same thing. Where like it's murdering everyone following them, but they don't actually interact with him as much.
Yeah.
And Hitchhiker does the same thing until the very end, and then they do.
With climax.
And it's a good like building that tension to when you finally get the big reveal of like this is what's been after them.
I saw that movie when I was way too young. I was like 6 or 7, and it's very well made. The design of the creature is very well
It's fucking
made,
terrifying.
which is why it's fucked with you because
which is why it fucked with me. And
Mm.
on top of just having like very heavy horror elements that were not. Like, I grew up watching shitty B-rated sci-fi films with
Yep.
bad CGI, and the heroes always win in the end. At the end of this movie,
Nobody
the
wins. Yeah.
kid that's trying to escape from this thing gets carried off and tortured and killed and eaten.
the worst part I think is the fact that like the sister's like take me instead, and the monster's like haha nope.
Yeah, I do. That is a moment I do like at the very end when like he's flying away with the brother, and that whole thing happens, and he just gives that last sniff, and it's just like, I don't need anything off you.
You're
so
not
I'm good.
You're not afraid of me anymore.
Yeah,
It's well made.
it is.
And
The
then-
second one was very much just
It was
he's
okay.
gonna kill people.
The
and
second
that's all
one
we're
was the
going
first
for.
one I saw.
Really?
And
That's
I don't know
the
why
third
my-
one
that
is-
is fair. I got
the
more. I
third
got a
one
lot of
is
hype.
Good in a different way.
I don't know why my introduction
The
to the
third
series,
one is
the
a
series are
straight
always terrible.
Fucking
Alien
sci-fi style B-movie.
Resurrection, fucking
What?
Like the introduction to a lot of the series that I watch and love are typically the shitty ones. Jeepers Creepers
Right.
2, Alien Resurrection, Freddy vs. Jason.
That's fair. That is fair.
I wanted to say something. What was I
Halloween
gonna
3,
say?
Season of the Witch.
Well, while you brought that up, Jeepers Creepers 3 I hated because number one, it was very much like sci-fi B movie. Like it was terrible.
It was so bad. It was
But
so
the
fucking
story
bad.
went nowhere. Like
I
there was-
know!
like the chick like holds a severed hand, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna see where
I
it comes
see
from.
things.
And
you
then they
don't get to
never
learn.
fucking show you anything she saw, so you don't get any explanation like they said you were going to about what he is or anything. And then it just ends with, oh yeah, and this is where the second movie starts. And I'm like, so this was a big fucking rigmarole of fucking nothing. This is worse than the second one did. Like,
Funny anecdote. After being traumatized by this movie, to the point where like we owned it on DVD,
Really?
I was so. It made me so anxious and upset that I threw the fucking movie away just so I didn't have to see it anymore. But
did
you know,
you like close the lid and be like, you're gone, and then just stare at it every day till it finally got taken out for trash day.
yeah, pretty much. And
That's terrible.
this movie fucked me up.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
tell. Holy shit, I've never gone that far.
And so of course when the second one came out, I was like, I have to see it. But here's the thing. I
Yeah.
think the more you understand something, the less frightening it becomes. And that's kind of a key
that is
thing
fair.
with this entity is that it is shrouded in mystery. For years I've been searching for some kind of what's the origin? What's the backstory? How do I understand you? and it doesn't exist.
Yep.
And so it just has
Maybe
that
with the reboot it will.
spooky.
That's what they're saying, but we'll find out.
I-
They said the same thing with the third, but this reboot we'll find out.
Sometimes
You know there are comic books. There's comics.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
heard
really?
of. I've heard of comic
I haven't
books.
read any of the comics. So.
They've been around for a while.
Well, no, see, I had the same problem with like.
Comic books.
Let me close this out for Sven
Yeah.
so I can move everything out. Now that we're because speaking of like comics extra story, like the Predator also has like extra things with it that like I want to read some of the books because the concept to him is interesting enough. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I feel like Jeepers Creepers probably has the same thing where like there's cool stories they've done.
I don't care about Jeepers Creepers, so
I do. I think he's a really neat. villain.
I think that there was one good movie, and other than that, they flushed everything down the toilet.
That's true.
That is true, and it happens.
There's also
anyway.
I've noticed in the film, and I've seen that movie in its entirety one time.
Okay. One time.
One time. I remember it beat for beat.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I will see like it will just pop up on TV, or I will walk downstairs and someone will be
TV.
watching it. And there was one time that happened, and I want to say it's the scene where he kills the cops,
Oh
and
yeah.
he starts eating the one's tongue from its severed head.
God, that's so
And
funny.
in the background, there is a giant sign for like McDonald's or something that says
Oh.
"Let's
Yep.
eat."
Oh,
and, like,
no.
I saw that and I was like,
No.
"That's funny." I guess that's a moment of lightheartedness that I didn't see the first time.
Man,
I have a really random villain.
no,
which
please.
will be nothing to you guys.
Nope.
But Lawrence Murphy.
what the fuck is Lawrence Murphy?
Lawrence Murphy is a lawman from the Young Gun movie, starring Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I know the
Mulroney.
movie. Okay.
He's the main antagonist, and he betrays his friend,
Oh, okay, yeah.
leader of the
okay.
regulators. He's this nice, sweet old man who takes in lost like men who don't young boys,
Yeah,
but they're
can't have
grown.
you killing
But like Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, they're clearly men in their 30s and 40s. But they're supposed to be young boys who are lost their way, and he's trying to educate them. And he fucking gets a fucking posse and murders this nice man because he fucking sasses him or something. Pisses me the fuck off. I'm just like, he gets fucking murdered at the
Is
end.
that an entirely inaccurate representation of modern day lawmen?
No, not entirely, no. But it pissed me off as a kid. Wow, that's fucking...
Yeah, that got deep real quick.
No, it explains so much about me. So suddenly. Yeah, because this is my list of things. I'm just like, the fucker from Young Guns. What the fuck's his name? And he's a smarmy asshole, too. He's got that face where you just want to, like, hit him.
Yep.
He's great. Emilio Estevez kills him. He plays William H. Bonney, also known as Billy the Kid. Charlie Sheen's in that.
Yep.
Who's Emilio Estevez's brother.
Charlie Sheen is in that.
Acting Dynasty, yes.
Yeah. There's also Dermot Mulroney,
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big cast. in
who's
that
from Wedding Dates.
Sure.
I know he's a really attractive man in his older age. There's also Dean Beach. I think that's his name.
maybe.
Who plays Chavez Lee Chavez.
Commander Lyle Tiberius Rourke.
What's the name of your first dog?
God,
I've heard that
it
name.
is. Holy
what
shit,
is it?
Sven!
That
Jared was
movie
very,
has-
very loud.
Oh,
and very
That
quiet.
God.
movie has a
damn.
special
What
place in
movie?
my heart.
What movie?
Atlantis.
Oh,
The Lost Empire.
I didn't know his name was Lyle Tiberius.
Lyle Tiberius Rourke.
Also-
Commander of the band of mercenaries.
voiced by
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. No?
No.
Are you?
I actually
James
don't-
Garner.
Yeah,
James Garner.
because they sound very similar.
Very
but,
similar.
I made the same mistake because I was like, "That's Tommy Lee," because Rourke
Lost
even kind of
Empire.
looks like Tommy
What?
Lee Jones. But
Just say Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
no, Atlantis is a brilliant, underappreciated.
It is my
film.
favorite Disney movie.
That and Treasure Planet are
Yes.
the two, and it is, I think it is it Musker and Clements that directed both of them.
Yep.
And they are passion projects that flopped, but have such a special place in
cult
people's
classics.
hearts
I
that
hope
they never will get remade because they lost so much goddamn money.
I hope that the directors for both of those films know how
They're dead.
fucking treasured.
I think they're
Like,
dead. Sorry.
Thanks,
I
Mike.
thought they were
Up in
dead.
heaven, I hope they know how treasured their
there's
fucking
no
pieces are.
Disney has acknowledged the fact that these are very much a cult classic, and the reason they did not hit is because they were marketed to the wrong audience.
Yeah.
It is kids between, if you were born between 2000 or from 2000 or 1995 to 2005, if you're in that window, these two are pivotal in your character development on what you see as heroism.
Down with the colonizers.
Yeah.
And it is, they are so, I mean, Atlantis did get a sequel because it made money, but Treasure Planet, which was the passion project of, not Clements, Musker, he wanted to make that since he started working at Disney for 40 years. And every time he made Beauty and the Beast, he made Little Mermaid. He was like, you just do this next one and you can do whatever you want. Just do this next one and you do whatever you want. And finally, he's like, I'm not doing anymore. I'm like, fine, you can make it. It's fine. And then it fucking bombed because it wasn't marketed at all.
Right, yeah.
I want to say, so Gary Truesdale is the director and writer of Atlantis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
But
so, yes.
I want to say other things that he's written and like other things he directed. Beauty and the Beast, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, yes.
That tracks.
But I think Clements and Musker were all on those as well.
Probably. Oh my
Yes.
God, this guy wrote Lion King.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's why, again, this was his
Okay.
passion project, and that's why he got to make it. The opening to Treasure Planet, that monologue is so fucking good. I can almost say it word for word, but I'm on the point right now, so I can't. But like everything about those two movies is pivotal to how I react.
Atlantis, I watch it probably once every 2 months, just because it's got a great cast. I love Vinny.
Oh, they're so great. Vinny is such a good character.
Road Flare.
Also, I do believe that Atlantis was Jim Varney's last.
Took me what?
10
10 seconds? 11 tops?
Want to drill around, take long time.
It's great. I just love the cast is great because they're very
Mrs.
unique in their
Packard.
design,
Yes.
Yeah,
and like no two characters look the same, just like humans. Like
they have a mole man with them.
yeah, mole.
I aside from
What's his
the movie just being excellent, I have a dear friend who I watched it with, and that was like the first time I really appreciated how great the movie is.
Really?
And so like I heavily associate it with him and our friendship, and we like quote the movie to each other all the fucking time. And he, in video games, he's always liked big, heavy, like explosive weapons. So like he's kind of like Vinny, and I always compare myself to Mole.
Yes.
And it's just, it holds a special place in my heart.
That's
And
such a good movie.
Dr. Sweet.
Oh God.
Your doctors are sweet.
I like Mrs. Packard.
Oh,
the
You want to do
operator.
my
So
job
good.
for me,
My
Commander?
best.
Commander.
such a great scene.
I love when he just kind of like side eyes her and still ignores her. March, honey, I don't think he's coming back.
Oh, hang on a second.
I'll call you
Commander.
back. No. I'll call you as a sea monster is destroying the submarine.
It's not just a sea monster, the
The
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
What is it? The 5 beans, bacon, whiskey, lard, right?
The four basic food groups.
So
That's my
fucking
cookie.
good. Oh, again, Jim Varney, so fucking good.
Everyone should fucking watch.
That's Jim Varney?
Yeah,
Oh my
fucking-
god, that is, isn't it?
It's Ernest, man. It's Ernest.
And just had a revelation.
Speaking of Jim Varney,
Yeah.
he plays the villain.
Slinky.
Yeah. He plays the villain in Three Ninjas.
At High Moon Mountain.
Look up Three Ninjas at
I'm gonna have to look this up.
high noon at something. What is it?
I'm trying to find it.
Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Yeah, Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain.
He plays he plays the villain, and he's so fucking good at it. Oh, and fucking Hulk Hogan, the way of the fist. Truth, respect, whatever, closed fist. So fucking good. Oh, he's so fucking beautiful as the villain too. Oh, I miss that man every day.
Nope, not Lieutenant Lothar Vogue. I want Three Ninjas probably.
Yeah, Three Ninjas. I knew it at Mega Mountain.
Anthony, I want to see them remaster Dante's Inferno because that game on current gen would be so beautiful.
It would be.
It was the cross-platform God of War for everyone who didn't have a
I knew it.
PlayStation. It was
I
very
knew it.
nice.
Lothar
I fucking loved
Zog.
Lothar Zog.
Yeah, pulled up over here too. That's
He looks
And-
like evil Walt
And
Disney.
Lonnie
Yeah, he does.
Anderson,
So Walt.
his wife.
yeah, he's
Medusa.
just Walt Disney on a.
Medusa.
Typical Tuesday.
Marianne Medusa Rogers.
See, what they don't tell you
so
is
good.
the story was about how Disney wanted to acquire some Power Ranger rights, and this is the story of how that happened.
For what? This one?
Yeah,
No, it is not.
yeah. This
It
this
is
is
not.
their telling
This
of
is not.
Disney trying to
They
kill
are
3
fucking
kids.
Hulk Hogan. Three Ninjas had 3 movies before this asshole.
Yeah, I
Fuck
know.
off.
Yeah, I
I
know.
just want to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Jim Varney's last role was Atlantis and Lost Empire, the video game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was his like.
Well, the movie
Again,
was
we're
second
hitting
most.
on some highs though when it
Yeah.
comes to people's last movies in this
Yeah.
episode.
This is true.
Jim
Yeah.
Varney.
Jim Varney.
True.
Be
True
remembered
national
fondly,
hero.
my
It's
friend.
almost time for me
Man.
to watch Ernest Saves
You,
Christmas.
you know, I'm
So-
gonna piss all 3 of you off
Okay.
and blow all
Please,
your minds at the same
please.
time.
Yeah.
Why not?
Never seen an Ernest movie.
I've seen a couple.
They're
They're,
not
fun.
all
They're
that-
whimsical.
Ernest Scared Silly is fun.
Stupid.
Yes.
Yes.
You should really watch the Christmas one because it's a great. The interaction that the shipping has with the reindeer fucking sells the entire movie.
The only thing that I know of these Ernest movies is Miak,
Nope, means nothing. to me.
but he has to get some sort of milk,
Nope.
but he forgets how to
it
spell
could
milk.
be anything. Ernest goes to jail. Ernest does a lot of things.
Some
Yeah,
sort of
that's-
Do you
monster.
know
Yeah,
how
yeah.
Ernest came into being? Do you
No.
know the legend of Ernest?
I believe I remember what his big thing was before
What?
that.
What was it?
Wasn't it DirecTV commercials or something similar to that?
It was paper towel. Ernest sold like the brownie paper towel. He was a paper. It was for a commercial, and it
I
fucking
just
took off.
remember.
Yes,
I
he
swear
did
to God,
commercials as like fucking Ernest, and it took off, and he got fucking movie deals from that shit
It
because
happens.
people loved the way like he did the expressions and shit. It was amazing.
You get that rubber face.
Yeah,
Plastic
I
face,
swear to God, I
whatever.
recall that too.
yeah. Lothar Zog is such a
It's
fucking
such a great name.
good fucking name. I have a couple more if you guys want my villains that
Oh,
really.
of course.
So we have Darts.
Yeah, he did do like a TV commercial.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Yeah,
he covered a whole ton
Darts.
of brands.
Darts.
Who's Darts?
D-A-R-T-Z.
Oh, yeah, I
shit.
remember hearing about that though.
Darts.
That sounds so.
It should
doing
sound
TV
familiar. I mean, lots of villains are named Darts, but this is one in particular.
Darts.
Do you guys remember what Darts is from? Who Darts is from?
I just googled who Darts is.
Yeah, do you remember who Darts is now?
Who is he?
The fucking Prince of Atlantis from season 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Who has the Stone of Orichalcos, the true anti-hero of that entire series because he thought he was doing it for the betterment of humanity.
Love his dual disc.
So fucking good.
Is he the one who tries to summon the Grand Leviathan?
Yes. He steals the 3 Egyptian god cards from Yugi in the beginning, but it is not enough power. He needs the soul of the pharaoh captured in the Orichalcos in order to summon the Grand Leviathan.
This Darts.
The Egyptian god
Darts.
cards are not
Darts.
enough to summon the Grand Leviathan.
No, and plus he has all the souls that he's ever captured just plastered on the wall. Oh, it's such a good fucking season.
Yu-Gi-Oh had a lot of great villains.
I mean, you can't count Kaiba. I refuse to
Millennium
count-
Pegasus.
I don't.
That's
I
like
don't
counting
really like
Vegeta,
Pegasus.
and I can't really count
No.
Vegeta. either.
Yes.
He kills himself.
Bandit Keith was. a
So
good
that's
one.
something I want to bring up. So people
have that
always,
thing?
when they talk about like, oh, I love that villain, but they always like a lot of people go to like Seto Kaiba or like Vegeta, but it's I can't
They're
count
not-
them
yeah.
they're
because
not
they
really
had their
villains.
They're like anti-heroes.
yeah, they
had their
had a
arc,
redemption
but they are
arc,
now.
but not a full redemption arc. So they're
Like-
not a full villain or hero. I don't
For
count.
fuck's sake, Pegasus was just like
Mm-hmm.
trying to get his. Yeah. Yugi, my boy.
Yugi, my boy. Why don't you
Fuck
Fuck
take
the
he-
this
bug guy.
dueling
That's
card?
that's
It's like when you learn about like the Egyptian god cards and how he's like painting and all that shit. Like he kind of has that redemption arc, and I'm fine with
Weevil
it. so-
was a cheating
Yeah.
little
Weevil
bitch.
is a fucking
Rex
asshole.
Raptor too. Oh, and
I'll never
Bones.
forgive
you guys
you,
remember
Rat
Bones, the fucking skeleton kid?
Yeah, because I liked his deck a lot.
I
He
won't
did
forgive
fucking
Weevil
zombies.
Yeah,
because what he
zombies and
fucking
shit,
did is he threw Exodia into the river. I'll
Yep.
never forgive that. That's a true antagonist. Imagine all the Yu-Gi-Oh battles that would have been won because of Exodia.
Yep.
The
because fuck that guy is what ended up happening there.
Tunic Zodium.
So now that we're kind of talking about like 4 kids and shit, I have to bring up Ouya and Jack Spicer.
Oh yeah.
From Shaolin
Mala
Showdown. But I really want to bring up Hexadecimal, a person that I've brought up many times in the past.
I
Hexadecimal.
think that's a way you arrange books.
No, that's the Dewey Decimal.
Ah.
Hexadecimal is from Reboot, and she is the red spider creature. And she has one facial expression until she moves her hand in front of her face, and then it changes so you never see her face move. Oh, it's so
Oh my
good.
god, this brings back
Hexadecimal.
so many
Yes.
fucking
Her and
memories.
Megabyte together.
called?
Hexadecimal.
No, the show.
Reboot.
Oh, Reboot.
That
No idea.
is like low key frightening.
Oh, it is. It's great. And Megabyte was just like this jackass villain, but it was so good.
Yeah, I don't know who this villain
No,
is.
you guys didn't watch Reboot.
I did. Because I remember this. This brings back memories.
So good.
Thanks for the memories.
So good.
Yeah, no, I don't.
She becomes good and bad and good again.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Rita Repulsa.
Rita Repulsa's
Lord
always bad.
Zed.
Lord Zed's always bad too.
I
The
thought-
Z-Wave just forced them to be good, but then they did.
No,
This brings back
consensual
memories.
goodness.
Well, the Z-Wave released
God damn.
a massive amount of
Taxes.
energy and just turned everyone
She's
good.
like a Shiva thing.
Yeah.
She can't change her fate. Yeah.
So good.
Like
Her
the
and
face
Megabyte.
stealer. You know who's
Megabyte.
another great villain from my childhood?
Who's that?
Co, the face stealing.
No, but related.
Your sister?
The Phoenix King himself.
Fire Lord
I don't
Ozai.
know if
Fire
that's
Lord
really from your
Ozai.
childhood. I feel like it's more towards the
Mark
end
Hamill,
of.
the fucking genocidal maniac
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
well.
him. I mean, if it doesn't count or not, but I like him because he's just an asshole. He doesn't have like any redeeming
Yeah.
qualities.
Yeah.
He's just a bad guy.
He's
Why
just
is
a
he bad?
Nazi.
Because he wants to be bad. There's nothing about him.
I have some villains that are like that.
I sometimes love a good one-dimensional villain.
I feel
It
that
can work. It depends on, I guess, the context that they're doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel that especially in our day and age where every villain, a la Cruella de Vil, has to have some tragic backstory that makes them
Usually.
like
Oh.
somewhat sympathetic or potentially redeemable. There's no one-dimensional villains anymore where it's just like that guy's just an evil cunt.
Yeah, like I love the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Every villain except for Salazar is like three-dimensional. Like, they all have a sad background. So Salazar is one of my favorite villains because he's just a guy who murders. He loved to murder.
He
See, I
just
think-
hated pirates.
I think this is honestly why I liked. This is more recent, but
Hieronymus Hacker.
because you bring up
Hieronymus
a little more.
Hacker. Holy fuck!
Cyber.
God damn it!
I
Oh,
watched Cyber Chase
so
every day
religiously.
when I got
fiction.
home from school.
Oh, you need to look up Hieronymus Hacker.
I will
I
help you
people.
spell Hieronymus.
Not joke, not to like get off track, but holy
Yes,
fuck.
you were in the middle of saying something. Please continue, Jared.
I do apologize.
Well, I just wanted
Hieronymus
to bring up
Hacker.
one.
Hieronymus.
I got Euronymous actor who's played by Rory Culkin.
This can't be right.
Big Chin.
Yeah, that's right.
Hieronymus Hacker.
From my childhood.
Never watched it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's so good.
It's just like a dumb, silly show. This show's still going. by the
Yes,
way.
it is.
It's meant to teach kids educational.
Yeah,
It's a PBS cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Because I came home one
never
day and my
watched PBS.
nephew was watching it, and I was like,
Oh, then I
"This
guess
is
it's
new.
true,
This
but
looks
I don't count that.
updated."
But as I was saying, for me, if
Himbo.
Anthony brings up something more recent, I'd have to go. A more recent one for me, I think would really be Dutch from the Red Dead.
Okay.
Because you first encounter him in that first game, which we played back in middle school, and there
First off,
wasn't a
Mine
whole
was
lot
from
to
2005. Yours is from 2018.
Yeah, it eventually came back. But my point is, you didn't really get a whole lot for him as a villain. But then I liked him as a villain when you got around to 2, because he was very much the same way. Where there wasn't a redeeming factor to him. It's everything he did. Everything came down to that. Of I'm gonna make money, and it's like, oh no, we're gonna be fine. Oh, someone died. It's fine. We got each other. But then in the end, it's very much yeah, no, man. I'm gonna take the money, shoot you in the leg. I'm gonna run. I don't give a fuck about any of this. So they really. They do well to show him as that kind of character. That's why you got so fucked over.
Tahiti.
It's because he was that's just
And
who he was.
another villain in Red Dead 2, which More morality itself.
Oh God, yeah.
Indeed.
God, yeah. They
so
judge you hard. on
I
that.
know because I'm part of the Transformers community, so I have to bring up people who I would
Okay.
consider good.
Okay.
So I have Megatron, Beast Wars Megatron specifically. I have Alpha Quintesson, that's from Transformers Energon. Scorponok, also from Transformers Energon.
Innocent.
No, completely different Quintesson. Alpha Quintesson is the only survivor planet of a planet from that Unicron destroyed. Got a toy of them upstairs in an unopened box. Probably worth about $20.
Oh.
Megatron just from the Unicron trilogy itself, because and then Unicron from the Unicron trilogy.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Good. You're the Transformers guy. I will trust your judgment on those. Anyone else? You can feel free.
What I really
things
like
on
about
screen, you can contact us.
Alpha Quintesson, also known as Alpha Q or Alpha Quinn. He's aligned with the Decepticons because he's using them.
Yeah.
Because he wants to resurrect Unicron to use that energy to bring back life to his planet. So like Scorponok and all the Terracons are under him because he's just like, I just need this energy because Unicron killed my planet.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's really
Yep. Yes.
Tune.
There's just this little. I cannot find it for the life of me on Tumblr of someone who was like, I learned video editing and how to take a clip of something just so I could post this here, and it's just a shot of Yugimoto and like the Pharaoh kind of like behind him, like spiritual form, and he just goes no, and then it cuts to fucking Pegasus, and he goes yes. It's so dumb, but it makes me laugh every time. That's horrifying.
Yeah, he's great.
What
He's not even a
other villains
transformer. He
do
can't
I like?
transform.
What other villains
Now, let's
stick
see.
out in my mind?
I got Orochimaru and Gaara
Well,
from Naruto.
That's fair too.
What about Sasuke? Do you know he's in Fortnite now? And the treasure trove of cursed shit I have seen
I've
from
seen
that.
a recent image from my from Austin Palamation of him because he plays Fortnite.
Go check out Palamation one on Twitter.
Sasuke executing someone.
No,
with a shotgun.
it was Rick from Rick and Morty with Naruto.
Oh yes, yes,
Sorry.
No.
yes,
and unedited.
Oh, I'm a
Oh
fool.
boy.
Yes, you are.
Cobra Commander. That's a big
Yeah.
one
Well,
for me.
yeah. That's like
That's
a very
silly
sim-
villain.
That's like your base.
It's like Megatron
Villain.
from the 1980s.
Starscream is also a big villain fan. Big villain
Big
that I
villain
like.
fan.
Big villain fan. Yeah, he is a big villain fan. isn't he?
mighty Megatron? Yeah.
Was the name.
I am now the leader of the Decepticons.
What a fucking tool, Starscream. Man.
I have the crown.
Daniel, do something.
The moment that Megatron transformed into a pistol for Starscream to use, I was like, those two are gay. There's no way Megatron keeps this motherfucker around for any other reason other than the drama. It's entertaining.
Keep him on his toes.
Keeps him on his
And he's a good
toes.
lay.
Just
Great lay.
deep throat in that shaft.
I mean,
Gets those fingers real nice
Starscream
and good
gives
in that
those
trigger.
Queen Elizabeth famous tornado blowjobs.
tornado blowjob.
People think that the Queen's dead because no one's seen her for a month.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
saw
She's
this.
entering in a new
I
stage.
haven't heard
Did you
this.
see that?
What? She's gone.
She's entering into a
What do you mean she's
until
gone?
February.
No,
Sven,
yeah.
please bring it up.
No one has seen the Queen for a couple weeks,
Couple
a month,
weeks now,
maybe 2 months or so, and they're like, "We're not going to see her for a couple months. It's just
She's not coming
medical
back till
issues."
February.
Yeah, not till February. And people are like, "They're weekend at burning her."
Yes,
Because you know what
Weekend
happens
at
when the
Bernie's.
queen dies?
the prince takes over.
No, they have to shut down the stock. The
Oh,
stock
yes.
market. They can't
It's
put any
almost
for a week.
comedies.
time.
It's
For a
almost
week.
Christmas
It's
time.
almost Christmas time.
They're not going to do that.
Everything goes to a
Queen's
screaming
dead.
halt while
Yeah, if the
power
queen
changes.
dies.
That's
Yep.
Wow.
So they're like, no, wait. This one we
Listen,
make all of our
I
money.
realized that
she's
in
starting
in
to
our
smell.
lifetime,
Just spray a perfume on her. No one will notice.
I realize in our
She
lifetime,
barely
we're gonna
moved
see this
anyway.
historic moments. I don't think moments like this has happened.
Monarch
Been a
down.
long time.
She's outlived many a
Since
president.
King Phillips,
Yeah.
basically.
She's outlived a lot of other leaders. So yeah, this would be
I've seen so many memes. It's so funny.
fucking good.
it's gonna be a power change. Anyway, no, I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, and I hadn't paid attention to news, so I
We're
fucking
going.
idea.
Queen Elizabeth has met 13 out of the last 14 presidents.
Yep.
Jesus.
Do you know how many that is?
Who
Lot.
did she meet? Trump.
No, she met Trump. Obama.
She met Obama. I know she met Obama.
H-
What?
Oh, no, Sven.
Sven,
No.
what is it? I want to see.
Okay.
You don't
Yep.
want to see.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God!
Boy,
That's
Sasuke.
At the end, really got me.
Reagan, Ford,
It's
Nixon,
fucking dying over here.
Let it reset.
John F. Kennedy.
Okay, let me.
Just his little fucking the Naruto little hand thing, and then he just fucking executes someone.
So Harry Truman looks like the first president she met with.
Okay.
Which was in 1951.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So right after
Yeah,
World
no.
War II is the last. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So she's been around.
she's
Been
83,
around.
right, or something like that.
She was
94.
83.
You can also play Ariana Grande in Fortnite.
She has to be older than that because my great grandmother's 80.
This wasn't meme. This was prophecy.
Oh no!
But
Someone made
Oh,
a
that's
meme of
amazing.
that a long time ago, and now you can actually play Ariana Grande and kill Sasuke
That's
in
amazing.
Fortnite.
I got
So to round out the episode here, I just want to bring up one from my childhood that again has come up recently that has given me more reason to like the character as a villain.
Joker.
The Queen has entered a new phase.
Oh God, it's good.
So, no, for me it would be a Chucky from Child's Play because I watched all those movies growing up. I've always liked
Is
him
Chucky
as-
really the
as-
villain?
Oh God, yeah,
He seems to be like the main character.
yeah. He's the main character villain. Like that's the whole point of Child's Play. Well, I
Ah!
mean, there are other main. God damn it! No, I mean there are other characters. So like the first movie had Andy. I think the first and second movie are Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, Chucky tried to get it. The series started recently, and I bought the first season because I watched the first two for free on YouTube when they. Oh God,
That's not Photoshop.
I know it's not. So when they came out on YouTube free, and I really enjoyed it, so I bought the series and I've been watching as they've come out, and it's only reinforced how much I like Chucky because this show really does give you the deep inside things of like he is just a killing asshole to be a killing asshole. There is no other reason he does anything, and they've done really well with that, and it's just made me. Yeah, it just made me realize why I liked him so much growing up because he's just the perfect like slasher kind of thing. No, to question Anthony.
Oh, so
referring it,
no.
My son's gay.
Gender
fluid. Did you see that from Chucky? The gender fluid thing.
Nothing like that has happened.
Yes,
To
it
answer
has.
a secret question,
lie.
Anthony's
No, from
Oh.
me. From Jared talking about the Chucky, watching Chucky.
Yeah, no, I've been watching that by myself. Thank you.
LOL.
But I've really enjoyed it, and it really is like
bet you
that.
really
That was a
enjoyed it.
series that I enjoyed growing up. So
growing out.
anyway,
Shutting
Anthony,
up.
where can they find you?
Well, they can find me at Inferno Frenzy at CLT_sandwich. But I'm on a hiatus, right?
Sven just keeps
What is that?
pulling random shit.
I'm on a hiatus right now just due
I'll
to
explain.
my
It might not be
child
funny.
being born.
Yeah, Anthony's gonna have a
Gone.
baby, so he will be gone. Even on this show,
Yeah.
after next week, Anthony
Yep.
will be off and gone.
Yep,
It's gonna
and
be very
just
sad, but he will be
because-
back.
busy weekend. You should fucking see that. The nursery now.
Are all the fucking diapers finally taken care
Yeah,
of?
they're all taken care of. All of
Oh.
them.
Where are they at?
Well, most of them are put away. There's
Where?
in the closet.
Are they opened? Or
No.
Just, oh, so they're shits. So here's
We're not
they
going to
played-
open up 40
they-
boxes of diapers, all different sizes.
They played Tetris with the boxes
No,
of
Heather did.
diapers. They didn't take care
I
of
cooked
them.
macaroni and cheese while she because she hadn't eaten all day, and I'm like, Heather, you need to eat something before you go to work.
What day was that?
Saturday.
She had fucking shit from the bakery.
Yeah, sugar. That's what she needed.
Donuts.
Yeah, that's
So-
Donut bites with shitty
Good
frosting.
meal.
Follow Anthony at all those.
I got
Listen to
cream
his
horn.
CLT. He has plenty of shows that
Yeah.
are out, and he'll be back with more after things calm down. You know,
Yeah.
the
Like
baby's
a
an
week until
adjustment.
Heather kills him and says he has to get out of the
I'll probably
house.
be
A
like-
month.
I get 6 weeks
Yeah,
off, so
alone time.
probably February.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see
We'll
how
see
you
him.
feel.
We'll see him right before Christmas when Heather's like, "Get the
Last
fuck out of here
Christmas,
for 5 minutes."
Sven, first off, let your people go.
Also, Sven is not allowed in my house while this child is still young for obvious medical reasons.
I think we've covered
Is that
it on the
because
podcast.
I'm gay?
No, child cannibal.
It's
It's
you're my
your
friend,
child.
Anthony.
It's not some
safe.
random hoodlum on the streets of where we
Yeah.
live.
He can't eat your baby because that's too obvious.
Also, I don't think he wants Heather mad at him.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
hell
she's-
hath no
Yeah,
fury.
no, you've never seen. You guys, I think only
Like a
Mike and I have
mother's
seen
child
angry
cannibal.
Heathers, and I think I've barely seen. I think I've seen like what was? How do you do tornadoes and hurricanes? What are those? Like 1, 2, 3 category one.
Yeah, category.
Yeah, I think I've seen category 1 of Heather's
Yeah, I
anger.
don't think you've ever
I think
seen a
Mike's
full
seen
mass.
category like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I've seen full force.
I've only ever seen her upset. I've never seen her super angry, so I don't want to.
It's terrifying.
I don't
Seeing
know
her
that much.
upset alone was enough to be
Yeah,
like, yeah, that'd be
category 1
bad.
is frustration and crying. Category
Yeah.
2 is fighting. Category 3
By
is
the way,
what's a knockout?
Ding ding.
since my updated 2021 policy, where I will now
Crack
murder
it.
and eat people up to 18 or
Yep.
19 because
They still children.
Big
they're
as
still
fuck.
children. Do you know how old Kyle Rittenhouse is?
So, anyways, Sven, that's for Sven.
I want to just bring this up real quick. Let's pop this. Let it burn. Let it burn.
I'm gonna let it burn for a bit,
Let it burn.
and then they're gonna find him without a ribcage.
Let it burn. I almost messaged you when I found out what everything was. I
Politics
was like,
free.
but I was like, he's sleeping or something. I'll let him be.
Anyway, Michael, where can I find you?
Go find us at Beetle_cast on Twitter. New episode came out last Thursday. New episode coming out next Thursday. Where we
Is
watch
the
second
Gridman, right?
episode of Superhuman Samurai Cyber
Yep.
Squad.
Okay, I was correct. I thought that was the one that came out.
Squidman.
I think I have a humiliation kink.
You think? Anyway, you can follow us everything on screen at Oddcast
Fuck you.
and
I
at
feel-
Joking
I
Dance
humiliate-
Games.
Humiliation kink doesn't involve making other people humiliated.
It might.
Typically yourself.
Yeah.
Oddcastmedia@gmail.com. We'll have a P.O. box coming soon. I'm still it's a slow process moving in the apartment, but I am going to get that worked out.
My pants have been unbuttoned this entire time.
That's real fun. Good thing you're below the table. So oddcastmedia@gmail.com. You can also go to the Twitters there. Email us, message us, even leave comments on the Twitter shit because I always check it. And we'll chat at you guys next week. Anthony's last episode.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, why are you drawing a uterus
I'm not drawing a uterus. I'm just.
that look like eggs?
Is this what a fucking uterus looks like to you?
It is after he's done with it.
Anyway, you can all find us later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
With yours duct